Make sure you're wearing good pants that'll show off your round cheeks. These two motherfuckers.
Okay, welcome back to basically the second video dedicated to this Toyota 22R motor. We'll start off here on putting in the new wrist pins into the new pistons. So again, on this motor we did new pistons, new wrist pins, all new bearings throughout, all new seals, new rings as well. You can see me here checking the gaps on all of the rings as they go in. If you didn't see the first one, we had everything honed out. All our cylinder wall measurements were good, so we didn't end up taking this block to a machine shop, so we honed everything out. The cylinder head had a little bit of pitting, so we got that taken care of at a machine shop. And then, yeah, this video is going to go through a bunch of the assembly. So first you can see me installing all the new pistons and new bearings. You'll see, of course, very quickly through here me going through and checking all the plastic gauge and torquing everything down. Everything came out in spec. This motor is looking great so far. I apologize to anyone who's been trying to keep up with this build. We've been a little bit slow lately. George and I have both been real busy in our personal lives as well as work, trying to get this motor done on the side. And yeah, this is my first time building a motor, so I wanted to take the time and make sure I did everything properly. So I hope you enjoy watching the process.
Alright. Hey, so we're working on the Toyota again after about a month and a half, 2 months of not much work on it. Today we just pulled the seat out, as you can see. We took some pictures, started getting quotes from upholstery. We're talking to a body shop. We're trying to get this main piece up and moving here. The motor is over this way and close to getting ready to get sealed up. All the new pistons are in, rings are all good, everything looks great. We were going over the head again, and there was some pitting on the surface, and so we didn't really like that. Took it over to a machine shop here locally, and they're going to take care of it for us. We'll get that back next week.
Cut them out.
We took it to Abba Machine Shop in North Fort Worth. He seemed like a really nice guy. We'll show you his work when we get it back. Beyond that, the head's just about ready. The valves are all seated. Everything looks good on it. So we'll reassemble everything, put that on the motor here soon. Then we're going to start rebuilding the transmission, which will probably be a video in and of itself that we'll get to here pretty soon. We just ordered a transmission rebuild kit, or are in the process of ordering one. So yeah, next is to get this body off of the frame into the body shop. Body shop's going to take care of that, and then the plan right now, I think, is to keep the frame here, and in our shop clean up any of the rust. It's really not too bad, but really clean up the frame and recoat it. We want this thing to be factory condition, so plan is to recoat the frame here, get the body back from the body shop, put it on the frame, and then start to reassemble everything from there. So it should be a lot of fun. Right now we're going to take the doors off and prep for the body shop and keep taking off what we need to here. Enjoy.
Alright, I know this is an engine building episode, but I had some extra footage I wanted to throw in here. Since we've been so slow, we wanted to keep knocking stuff out here little bit by little bit. So George and I had some time on one evening, and we took the doors off, we took some of the lights off, took a fender off, so threw this stuff in here. You'll see me popping this driver's side fender off, and then George and I will take that door right behind it off after that. And pretty quick here, we'll get back to what you're here to see, us working on the motor. Here you can see me fighting with the steering box, trying to pull that out for a little while. Welcome back to my kitchen slash head workshop. Here I'm tossing back in the valve stem seals, getting everything ready, putting all the exhaust valves in, checking, making sure we did a good job seating everything, and then reinstalling all of the springs and keepers and everything back into the head. We had just cleaned this head off and everything looks good so far.
Alright.
We're gonna get her nice and greased.
All new gears. Oh yeah. Well, hurry up on the head gasket there, neighbor. I don't want to hold this all day. Damn, this thing was mean.
Let's see it.
Head gasket.
Oh yeah. Alright, get level with it and help guide me on, would you?
Here, I got the front, you get the back.
Okay,
We
that
both
works.
got pins.
Alright, I'm on.
We're on.
Are we?
Yeah.
After having this motor disassembled for basically the second half of 2021, we finally see it starting to come back together. So the head's on. After that, we reinstall the camshaft here, because next comes the timing chain. And so camshaft bearings getting put in. And so an interesting thing about these 22R motors is they actually do not have camshaft bearings. It's just these camshaft journals here. They're aluminum, and it rests directly on the head with those journals on there. We checked those with plastic gauge before putting the head on, and everything was still in spec with this head. It looked good. It had shown minimal signs of wear. So now you can see me getting the timing chain guides on, getting the timing chain installed. We had all new gears, all new timing gears, so both on the cam and the crank, as well as a new timing chain, and then these new guides and a new tensioner as well. So the guides are actually metal backed. The previous plastic guides were a weak point in these motors, so we went through LCE Performance Engineering, who makes a bunch of performance Toyota parts, and bought these metal guides, which hopefully will be better in the long run for us on this motor. There you can see I had some tape on the tensioner while installing it. Now it's putting tension. Making sure everything is where I like it in terms of top dead center. There we're putting the new timing cover on. And then the rocker assembly back on top. And whoa, it is great. We were so happy to see this motor come back together. Putting all the new head bolts in. And then we will torque everything to spec here in just a moment. We torqued all of these new head bolts to 58 foot-pounds, which is spec. We followed the Haynes manual for all of this, as well as double-checked everything online. Used proper torquing order for all of these head bolts. Here with a little bit shaky video, you can see me installing the oil pump, which we have all new gaskets. The gears in the oil pump looked great. And then this is the footage I have at the moment, so we'll leave you with a little bit of a cliffhanger here with the oil pump. Hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to try to get the next video out very soon. Thank you very much for watching.